Welcome to Watchdogs Legion. It's Abyss, and in this video, I'm going to talk about some tips and tricks for recruiting. This is going to be a beginner guide to help you get started quickly. Special thanks to Ubisoft for providing me with early access. Okay, so let's start out with 3 levels of recruitment. The first guy I'm going to show you right here is after investigating him, you'll notice by the name to the right, there's a green thumbs up. These guys are instant. So you want to recruit these right away because as soon as you open the menu, you have full access to them. Next is what I want to call is a neutral one, where you won't see by their name a green thumbs up and you won't see a red thumbs down. You'll see nothing at all. These guys tend to take about 1 to 2 side missions to do before you'll convince them to join the resistant. Then you'll have the red thumbs down, which will tend to take about 3 to 4 missions that you need to complete before you'll be able to convince them to join the resistant. So those are the 3 different levels. Now the ones that I've noticed with the red thumbs down will tend to have more perks and certain perks that you want to have, like uniform access, which I'll go over a little bit more of that later on. But those are the 3 different levels. Green thumbs up, instant. Neutral, 1 to 2 missions you need to complete before you recruit them. Red thumbs down, maybe 3 to 4 missions you need to complete before you recruit them. Next, let's talk about permadeath. So this is a feature that you can have on or off, and it's just like how it's stated. If your recruit dies in action, they're gone forever. So let's say you don't want to have permanent death at all. What will happen when your recruit dies? They will basically go on a cooldown, and the game will say that they have been arrested, and they will be on cooldown for up to 30 minutes. Now, some recruits will have a perk to make that a little bit less, but majority of them will be up to 30 minutes before you'll have access to them again. So permanent death can be on or off. It's up to you if you want to have it or not. Okay, so next I want to talk about a recruit that I recommend you get right away, and that is a construction worker. Not only does it have a uniform access, but one of the main perks that it has is a cargo drone. You can call this cargo drone, jump on top of it, and then you'll be able to access things like tech points that are very high up, or maybe it'll help you out in a mission where you need to get on top of a roof very fast and quickly. This is probably one of the most important characters that you're going to want to have in the game, and I recommend getting them right away as soon as possible. Maybe even getting 2 of them. Let's say you end up getting one killed and you don't want to wait 30 minutes. Having a second one on standby will be very useful. But I can tell you from the experience that I've had so far, having that cargo drone ready to go at any time is extremely helpful. Now, just because you don't have a construction worker doesn't mean you won't be able to get the cargo drone. They have certain spots throughout the map that you can actually call them or find them. So it doesn't mean you'll never be able to get the cargo drone unless you have a construction worker. It's just more convenient to have a construction worker on hand, ready to go whenever you need them. Okay, so let's talk about the uniform access. You will find throughout the map there are a bunch of restricted areas that are in red that you can use a certain uniform access to navigate through those restricted areas without running into too much trouble. Now, you can't run through those areas, vault over walls, or do anything out of the norm. You will simply have to walk slowly and don't do anything out of the norm. But having all the different types of uniform access for those restricted areas will help you complete certain missions or pick up certain collectibles a lot easier. So another one of those first things I recommend doing is going throughout the map, recruiting all the different types of uniform access so that you can have them available and ready to go anytime you want to do a restricted area or a certain mission. Okay, so next let's talk about the 8 different regions that the game has. So what you want to do is you want to liberate the regions. In order to liberate the regions, you're going to have to complete a certain number of missions that the regions has. They are listed whenever you hover over the region, and they have a red icon. So when you complete all of those missions, you will liberate the region and you will unlock a couple of different perks. Shopping discount is one of them, a unique skilled operative for each one of the regions, and it will also reveal the tech points that are available for all those regions. So you definitely want to liberate all the regions whenever you have an opportunity to. And the nice thing about it is there's no kind of level cap where you have to be a certain level in order to liberate that region. You can go to any one of the 8, liberate them anytime you want. There's just a certain number of missions that have a red icon that you need to complete in order to liberate that region. So you might find a certain skilled operative that you would like to have. Go liberate that region, and as soon as it's 100% liberated, you will unlock that skilled operative. Now the other thing you will be able to get is the tech points will be revealed. You use tech points to unlock gadgets and upgrade them. So I'm going to show you a quick example of me picking up a tech point. Now if you remember earlier I talked about the cargo drone is really important to have so you can get to high areas. I found one in the map, I used it, and now I'm able to get on top of this roof in order to get this tech point. So if I would have had a construction worker, I would have just had to switch to him, call my cargo drone, and then I would be able to pick up the tech point. So in the menu, I'm going to upgrade this spider bot, and then I'm going to equip it in order to reach a collectible that I would not be able to reach like normal. Keep in mind, there will be some characters that will have unique gadgets that are only available for them. I think off the top of my head, like the bullhorn, the cargo drone, those are the couple ones that will be unique to those certain characters. So if you see any kind of characters like that on the map, you definitely want to recruit them so they have them available anytime you want. So as you can see, I used the spider bot in order to reach this collectible. Alright, there you have it. Those are my tips and tricks for recruitment. If there's anything else you would like to add, then please leave it in the comments down below. But other than that, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel, and I will see you next time.